In our new series, Swing Thoughts, the world's leading players and coaches give their advice on the right mental approach to ensure you produce your best golf under pressure. Today it's the turn of one of the most famous swing coaches in the game, David Leadbetter.
You know, they say the longest fairway in golf is the sort of the 5 or 6 inches between your ears. So, I mean, if you look at the great players, certainly they're mentally strong. And I think a lot of amateurs, when they have an important shot, whether it be the first tee shot with people watching or whether it be a putt to win the club championship or whatever the case may be, they make sort of almost too big a deal about it. I mean, you really have to go about every shot in the same manner, and that's where a pre-shot routine, whatever it may be, is so important. That's what sports psychologists are really harping on a lot with players. Hey, you've got to develop a pre-shot routine, so whether it's whatever shot it may be, you've got that routine to rely on. And I think what happens with players, I mean, their minds start to wander. What if? Oh, I don't want to hit it over there. Oh, what if I miss this short putt? It's like you've got to have this routine which takes the same amount of time, it's the same procedure, just do it. I mean, and the biggest problem is people never practice a routine. So they shuffle around and they might have some sort of routine, but it's never the same amount of time. If you were to time the top players, I mean, their routine is time-wise is identical, and certainly obviously mannerisms are identical. So you have to develop this routine whereby it's the same. And I think that's the biggest thing you can do. And you've got to get to a point where, hey, you block out what may happen, what might happen, just focus on the here and now. Go through the routine, go through your process, as they say, and hit the shot, hit the putt, whatever the case may be. And if you have any sort of negative thoughts that creep in your mind, then start your routine over. A lot of people, they're sort of over the ball and say, oh, geez, I hope I hit a good one here. I mean, you've broken the chain already. It's like you've got to step back, okay, go through your routine, and you see this happen a lot with tour players. When they do have important shots, they might mess up their routine, but they start over again and off they go. And so, to my way of thinking, develop a routine. It doesn't have to be the same as everybody else's. Find one that you feel takes the same amount of time from the time that you walk into the shot, whether you're putting, whether you're hitting a full shot, and make sure it takes exactly the same amount of time. Because if you're spending 3 seconds on one routine and 20 on the next, obviously it's a little exaggerated, but if you have that wide variation in time, your mind has all, it's if it's a short version, your mind is active. In the longer version, it's like you're thinking too much as far as what may or may not happen. So develop that routine, and so it's sort of that pretty much covers the whole thing. And so regardless of the importance of the shot, just make it a shot.